Alrighty. Hello again, everybody. This is CheesyNinjas, bringing you some more ranked Udyr gameplay. Wow, did you hear that voice crack? That's pretty good. I'm liking it. But yeah, more ranked Udyr gameplay. You guys seem to respond pretty positively to my Tiger videos, so I wanted to make this video showing you another build that I tried out pretty recently. Like I think I said in my previous videos, I've been meeting with some pretty harsh resistance coming from like low Plat area games as far as Tiger Udyr goes. So after losing like 2 or 3 in a row, I decided I'd give it a shot. I'd look at some other builds and I'd see which ones maybe had promise, and I tried this one out. This is one that I actually saw from Trick2G. It's not exact. I don't know what the exact build is. It was just from like a highlights video. But so far it looks pretty good. Basically the idea is you play Phoenix and you bring tank. And right now I'm running, these are the teams by the way you can see. But right now I am bringing Colossus, and that is going to help us tank a little bit. But the idea is to be very mobile, to be very tanky, and basically keeping on people with Phoenix. And one of the reasons I like this build so much, let's see, okay, go ahead and buzz off if she wants, yep. But one of the reasons why I like this build so much is because, well, with Tiger, it's kind of dependent on you doing very well early game. Like that's kind of like the necessity. You need to set up an early game that's really strong so that you can carry out through the entire thing. But with this build, you're not so heavily reliant on that. You're going to be able to be useful later into the game. Because with Tiger, or with that Tiger build anyway that I do, kind of like how I was saying earlier, it's very much sort of like a carry jungler sort of idea, and that's not really a great place to be right now in the current meta. Now, we are going to be against Hecarim, and we are also against a Lucian and a Riven, which I'm not wild about, so that is unfortunate, but it is ranked. We do our best. Let's see. Now you can see we're dipping a little bit in health here, but our smite is about to come back up. We have Bear to kind of stun the big guy right now. Oh well. We'll use smite on the next one. That should be fine. Now looks like we've got an ignite coming out from Kali. Stuff's already getting pretty heated mid lane, top lane also. Hopefully our guys are doing okay. Uh-oh. We see a Hecarim there. We want to let Orianna know. Hopefully she can survive that. Let's see now. Not a lot of people start with all 4 abilities early game. The reason I am doing so is because I am not really taking any, well, I am taking some attack speed runes, but not as much as I'd necessarily like, at least not for clearing. And so I took a pointed Tiger, and that will let me get a little bit more attack speed to fuel my my Phoenix. Uh-oh. We've got a Thresh going down bot lane. Not sure what that will mean for Caitlyn. She seems okay. Not totally sure what happened there. It looks like Akali might have this warded. But I'll go ahead and give it a shot. Yeah, we'll just run in, even if we don't catch her. You know, we won't. But even if we don't catch her, we'll be able to put some pressure on the field. Oh, and it looks like we're making some interesting decisions here. Let's see here. Okay. But yeah, and this is good. We're not really gonna get any kills here necessarily, but it is an opportunity for us to put our face on the board, let them know that we are paying attention. So, you know, get a little bit of that pressure, as they say. Now let's see. Did I not do wolves on the first clear? Could have sworn I did. Yes, Oriana is correct. Akali's sustain and lane is bonkers. Let's see here. Now we are going to put points into our Phoenix stance. Now, I am taking some runes that are a bit weird for this, but honestly I feel like for the most part the runes on this build don't matter so much. And that's because, like I said, you're going for less of a carry build. You'll be doing a lot more tanking, a lot more running around, just kind of pressuring the map and being careful. So, looks like we have enough gold. We are first off going to get a Sheen, and then we are going to get boots, and I think we'll go ahead and wait for our Reju bead, yeah. And that'll just help us sustain a little bit in the jungle. Now, it looks like we've got a level 6 Akali coming after Garen, but to no avail. Wait, what? Oh no. That is unfortunate. Looks like Akali is getting a kill off of Garen right there. Let's see, what does top lane look like? Can we do anything about that right now? I think we might be able to. So let's go ahead and give a cursory run top lane. Maybe Garen does not have his teleport up, but we can still perhaps close in on Akali. If we're smart about this, we shouldn't die, so let's try it.
Spirits observe.
Okay. Whoop. Got her. Excellent. That was a little bit close because Kali is just kind of borked, but we were able to get it. Now we are going to attack some minions here because we are hungry, but we're going to leave that one for Garen because we like Garen. Let's see. Hecarim is going to be in our top jungle right here. He's going to come in with gank. Looks like that's a kill. Yep. That's going to be an ultimate as well. And he may actually follow through and get my blue buff, which is vastly unfortunate. I like my blue buff. But not a lot we can do about that right now because we just got that gank in. It's a little bit nasty, but it's a real ranked game. Stuff sometimes get hairy. Stuff sometimes gets hairy. That's what I'm saying to you. Let's see. We're going to farm a little bit more because we want to be able to pick up our boots. Los botas. Yeah, let's see. And he does have a blue buff. I'm going to bet dollars to donuts. That is my blue buff. He is also going to pick up my bot lane, which is less than ideal. Let's see. So it is now 5-1. Shaping up to be a very accurate bot, or a very accurate rank game. Let's see here. Interesting. You got to kill mid. That's good. So that's 5-2. Not the worst thing.
Our journey continues.
I like that. Oriana calls the nothing I can do in lane and then friggin' kills him. Hecarim is going to be a beast. That is unfortunate for us. But Hecarim is Hecarim. I think I already discussed how the reason why I think Hecarim is going to see a lot more play than Udyr in rank games especially is because he has so much natural potential for damage and tank and mobility as well. So I mean, literally his only drawback is he's kind of mana hungry, but it's like he's a jungler, so you just take blue buff and solve that issue. Yay, Riot. Looks like we're going to have an overstay on Oriana, which is also unfortunate. And we are also going to have a bot lane zealously overstay. Let's see what we can get done here. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to try and pounce on this guy. Yep. I'm going to try and pounce on this one too. Yeah. We're going to pick up that double kill nice and clean. Now, this is a little bit unfortunate because like we said, we're really not trying to carry right now. We are trying to be a bulwark for our team basically. And 4. Thresh wants Dragon, which is okay, I suppose. I mean, I guess that's the best thing we can do right now, right? Oh, jeez. interesting game, guys. Let's see. But hopefully I'll be able to show you guys the value of this build. Even if we don't win necessarily, I think I might still show the video. Because obviously, I want to show you guys a successful application of these builds. But honestly, I feel like my build can still be successful even if my team is not. So, stay tuned. But yeah, I also wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about some pocket picks. I started the conversation off in the last video, but in case you didn't catch that, basically my question is, who do you play when you can't play Udyr? You know, who is your go-to if you can't play him for jungler or any other lane? Yeah, they're gonna get a Rift Herald. I had a sneaking suspicion they'd do that, and that's just because they have so much presence in the top lane right now because we have that sick 0-3 Garen. But we all have rough games. Please don't do this. Don't do this to me right now. I'm trying to get my birds. But yeah, come on, bud. Show me the money. Alright. But, so anyway. Who do you play when you can't play Udyr? Interesting, he just keeps playing that sound. I don't know what Garen is doing right now. I have no idea what Garen is doing right now. We're gonna clear this ward. We're going to come walking back. We're pretty strong right now. Riven could probably kill us, but we're not going to give it a chance. But yeah, so some examples of people that I play when I can't play Udyr. I do Hecarim on occasion. The reason why I don't really main Hecarim, or I don't play him so much, is because he's just like so brain dead easy. Like, I feel like an orangutan wielding like, I don't know, a pasta strainer could probably play Hecarim pretty successfully if he wanted to. I mean, it's very, very easy. You just hit E and smash Q until they're dead. Punctuate that with R. But, let me think. Some of the champions that I play more regularly would be like Warwick. I play Nasus a lot in the top lane. I think Nasus is pretty fun just because the playstyle is quite similar to that of Udyr. I think because, oh man. See, I wish that I could like be camping more, but I don't know about this music. Nice. Yeah, I play him. I play Olaf. I think Olaf's quite fun, especially because right now we are going to be seeing a lot of Darius in the meta. It's very fun to play somebody who can sort of 1v1 that Darius quite easily. That's not something that you typically see. Looks like we got some action bot lane. Interesting. Wow, okay. Yeah, so I think this game is one for the dumpster, guys. But, jeez, look at that. There's just like no answer for this right now. I mean, yeah, their flashes are down, but there's 4 of them here, and they have a Rift Herald as well, so it's like, I'm not quite sure what to tell you. Gonna heal a little bit off these minions, hopefully. Yeah, we're gonna get some money. And we're gonna run for our lives because this is an awful place to be. It's not bad to show up and help your team, of course, but the thing that you have to keep in mind is that when you do that, any time that you group up with your team, you're sacrificing gold. You're paying a gold price for being there with your team. You're paying a gold and XP price for being there with your team. And like I said, it's not always a bad trade. there's some situations in which that is the best thing that you can do. Usually when they have a Rift Herald, you want to group up and take care of that thing pretty swiftly. But it's like, every second that you are with your team, you're splitting the gold, you're splitting the XP, and even if you're the one who's last hitting, let's see here. But yeah, even if you're the one who's last hitting, you're gonna want to finish this now, I think. What was it saying? Oh yeah, but even if you're the one that's last hitting the creeps, then somebody else who is there is not getting that gold. You are not making most efficient use of the map. So your team as a whole misses out on the gold, and everybody kind of misses out on the total XP value. So got to be cognizant of that. We might catch some abilities here. Yeah. We are going to pursue Sakali, whoever she may be. Oh boy. Interesting situation, my dudes. Yeah, we're just gonna run right on by here. No real need to waste Slash there. They'd use their dashes, and we were far enough away that we didn't really have to worry about the Akali ult. So, yeah. Uh-oh. Speaking of which, we are no longer not far enough away to not worry about that ult, so we are gonna flash that one. Maybe a little bit foolish of me to go walking back in there so soon, but I figured, hey, maybe Akali had backed already. Maybe we could pick a cheeky little Sona. So we're gonna come walking up here. Didn't actually mean to go back on that lantern. They're asking why I went away. I don't know if they're trolling by asking that. Maybe I made a mistake, but if I recall, we were pretty badly outnumbered right there. So that is why we did that. We'll pick up this as well. The reason why I pick up this guy, and I don't usually with Tiger, I don't usually go pots at all with Tiger, but the thing about going this build is that you want to be as team friendly as possible, and that is going to allow me to share the blue buff with my mid laner, which she's 1 in 4, so I may not necessarily be inclined to do that, but in theory, that is how that would work. Let's see now. Yeah, these are pretty ugly numbers, guys.
The spirits observe.
It's 14-5 currently, and we are on the bottom end of that. This Iceborne Gauntlet is going to be quite good. Not only is it going to make us more tanky and survivable, which is a big goal of this build, but it's also going to give us some 6 CDR, and that slow is going to help considerably against Tech Rim, who benefits from move speed. So basically, whenever we proc this Iceborne Gauntlet on him, our team is going full ape currently. We're going to go over and see if we can help that out. Wow. Wow. Yeah, come on. Ult me.
Your turret has been destroyed.
But, we're going to see if we can defend this, for a time at least. Oh, we're dead. And our team is maybe going to get a kill here? If we can get a kill here, I won't be that upset, but it's looking like Garen's going to, waste his ult and his life. So, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and show him the mastery here. Let him know how I feel about all this. One thing that I will stress is very important to you guys. If any of you guys are climbing right now, maybe you guys are going through, like, especially with like gold and silver, especially gold, I think. A very important point for you guys. We all mess up sometimes, and and we all
Turret has been destroyed.
suffer at times from the decisions of others in our games. But, yeah, that's right. Run away. Run from me. We're going to show him the mastery here. Let's see here. You can't kill us right now. Yeah, that's right. Come on, bud. Show me the money. Show me the money. Come on now. Come on now. See, they kind of overstayed there. But, what was it saying? Oh yeah, we all make mistakes, and sometimes we all get mistaken upon. Sometimes we all suffer from the decisions of others. But, especially in rank, guys, it's very important to remain sportsmanlike. Okay, and what I mean by that is, don't blame your opponents. And this isn't just a, you know, because Riot said so kind of deal. This is like, you are going to win more games if you can refrain from blaming your teammates. Like, that is as simple and true an explanation as I can give. I'm not sure why we're catching that question thing right now. Excellent. Whoop, 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 whoop. Gonna get that, and we're going to get that. But that's as simple and as true an explanation as I can give. You're gonna lose less games if you can refrain from BMing on people. And the reason for that is that that is a really good way of tilting somebody. You know, going BM on them. So, you know, let's say I'm having a poor game, like our Garen here is kind of having a poor game right now. I mean, you think about it, I could say, you know, I could call him a monkey, I could, you know, freaking, you know, all kinds of nasty things I could say to him and about his mother and father and family at large. But, yeah. Okay. We're doing some work here, guys. No, no. Oh, well. Sona heal saved her. Got a little bit overzealous there for the kill. Would have been cool if we got it, but I feel like we're still doing reasonably well. What, you know, what purpose would that serve? You know, me going up to him and being like, hey, you know, you're playing super poorly, you're doing this, that, the other. Your mother was a hamster, your father smells of elderberries, that sort of thing. What benefit would be reaped from that? And the answer, when we think about it, is really none. It's going to tilt him, it's going to make him play worse, he's going to be more self-conscious. And I'm not even saying, like, you know, he's like quivering in his boots, you know, worrying about what we're thinking, but now I've drawn attention to him. It's interesting. But, you know, now, when I've done that, I've drawn attention to him. I've made him think about his actions, and I've made my entire team think about his actions. Interesting. Like I said, interesting. We're not going to clear the ward quite yet. We want him to know. We want him to understand their folly. Let's see. Garen's probably going to die here. Isn't that right? No, okay, he's alive. So if Garen doesn't monumentally mess up, he's alive, but oh well. Can't expect too much from that guy. Yeah, no. But anyway, as I was saying, literally no purpose in trying to tilt him further, trying to make him feel bad about himself. Yeah, that's pretty much the point. we can just walk on out of there just like this.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Now, kind of as I have already described to you, the purpose of this build right now is to just kind of
An enemy has been
harry the
slain.
enemy. So we want to give them a hard time, you know, be all up in their base constantly, always pushing something, always, you know, up to some new business. Back the heck up, dude. I'm not going for that. You can forget about that nonsense. We're gonna go ahead and just get the full right here. So you never know what kind of nonsense is gonna poke up. But yeah, so, and again, it's not like a, you know, because Riot said so thing. It's literally, when you think about it logically, it's like there is no purpose in BMing somebody like that. You know, you're all playing on the same team. Sometimes it's easy to forget that, but please don't try and take my birds. I love my birds. Don't take them from me. As penance, you shall tax your entire lane to me. Now let's see. We've got some action bot lane. Action Jackson. We are going to go back and we are going to pick up our Phantom Dancer. We're going to sell our potions because I don't think we're really using them that much right now. So we're going to do that. You can see we have got a lot of move speed. We've got a lot of tank. Got some attack speed now, which is good. This build lacks natural attack speed, so it's good that we filled that little hole. It's good that we missed the canny. We don't want cannies. Cannies are gross. Yeah, okay, bud. That is unfortunate. We did catch a small 5-man to the face. Buying our team lots of time to unfuck their fuckery. Let's see. Interesting here. I don't know what can be won in this situation. Oh, that's a dead Akali at least. Not the worst thing that could possibly happen. We've got a Garen that's coming to the carries. That's also pretty good. So the carries, that's our top laner, but that is a carry top laner, so, you know. Interesting. Got a dead Sona as well. Got a half-dead inhibitor, that's less than great. We're gonna be up in 10 seconds, maybe we can do something about this. Let's see now. Ooh, interesting, they're taking some turret shots. They're diving, that's a dead Hecarim, at least. And, there we go. I just stood back there in case he wanted to try and dash over the wall. We want to let him know that that is not going to avail him. And looks like we've got server minions on our Nexus. Now we have done an okay job of closing the kill gap. However, we are seriously hurting for objectives right now. And basically the reason why we've been able to close that kill gap is because they have essentially been trading kills for objectives, if that makes sense. So it's like, you know, they'll push and it's like they'll get towers, they'll die for them, but they will get those towers. Back off of my birds. They are mine. Let's see. We're gonna take our blue buff, I think. Let's see, Orianna. Oh gosh, we got an Akali on our inhibitor.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
That is vastly unfortunate. Nobody was watching that. And now she's going to try and suicide. Will not avail her, however. Excellent. Now what will we build? I'm thinking at this point, let's see, we have 20% CDR. Ooh, what do we build?
Your inhibitor
Barely ever get this far. We're going to get some magic. We're going to spice it up this game. Very barren. Not a lot I can do about that right now. close thing, but no, still there. And that is a dead Thresh. I guess we'll take this real quick. They're gonna make their way bottom for a dragon, I think. Yeah.
Vigilant eyes.
Yeah, we'll come around the corner. Basically, the hope behind going around the corner is, oh, no. Oh, well. Ah! Oh, yeah. But you see what I mean there about Hecarim? It's like, he doesn't have as much items, or he doesn't have as many items as we do, but he could probably 1v1 us at this point, yeah. Oriana's gonna call the what the fuck. That's basically like, oh my gosh, why'd you die? It's like the same reason Thresh died. Just thinking maybe we could go for a cheeky little steal there. Interesting ult. Maybe that was a mistake of me. Maybe I could have been better spent in the defense right here, especially because we're gonna have some super minis coming from right there. Basically, if we can hold this siege successfully, that might be an open door for us to win this game later on. Because the golden XP gap is closing all the time. The longer that we can hold this out, the better it's gonna be. Oh, Gareth, that's a cool name. We have been neglecting our little doodad, our Zerzrat portal, so we're going to place that down right here. And we're going to do everything we can to hold this line. Let's see now. What should we build with this little guy? I'm thinking Luden's Echo, probably. 10% move speed? Sounds like a good deal to me. Is that a unique passive, I wonder? No, it's not. Because... Okay, and that one's not unique either. Excellent. Yeah, okay, what? Ooh, this is a very good spot for us, I think. Woo! Almost dead there. Not quite, though. We're gonna heal back. He's gonna run back into this right. Help out our team a little bit. Yeah, Hecarim will try to escape, but he is not speedy enough. Okay, bud. We're gonna let him get away. Now, our Zerzrat portal is kind of coming in clutch for us at this point. And the reason for that is that, you know, it's just kind of bodies that stick around and sort of like gum up the enemy minions as they try to approach. Back up, back the heck up, back the heck up. Back. Is that back you. Okay, we're out. Good. That was stressful. We're gonna go back right now. Actually, no, we are going to farm a little bit more because we want to pick up that sweet young Ludens. So we are going to wolves. Go quick. And that should be enough. Let's see now.
Our inhibitor is respawning soon.
They don't really have much AP on their team. They have an Akali, but she's kind of hybrid damage anyway, so I don't feel that bad about not really having a dedicated MR item other than our boots. We're going to get our inhibitor back at this point, which is very good. We're slowly but surely turning this around, so as long as we don't do anything horribly foolish, we may be in it. Yeah. I will go ahead and put a Zerzrat portal top lane, I think. I'm just gonna put it right here. And that should do a good job of keeping the minions off of our back. boy. Let's see. I'm gonna go back right now. We are going to pick up one of these bad boys. We're going to fly back into the lane. Into the mid lane, I should say. Okay, we're gonna catch a odd spell from a colleague, yes. Yeah, we're gonna let her know that it hurts to mess with us right now. We didn't pick up that Ludens for nothing. Okay. Interesting shot from... Who needs frame rates? Not me. Very interesting fight. I like what I'm seeing, though. I do like what I'm seeing. Ooh, I like it a lot. Nice, guys. As I stressed previously, it's very important to defend your team when they're doing well by you. Because there is actually a point in that. When somebody has a higher morale, the chances of them playing well actually goes up. I don't have a very sophisticated answer for you as to why that is, but basically confidence seems to have some kind of an effect on how people play in League. So quite good to keep that in mind. We want to keep the team morale up. They're going to go for a dragon. I don't know if that is wise, but yeah, we are about to come back up. Let's see now. Should we wait to refresh our thing? I think we should. Okay, we'll get that. Nice. We got another turret off of that. That is awesome. All these extra textures are playing a bit of merry hell with our computer. But that's fine. And we're not even gonna smite it. Let's see now.
Our journey.
Yeah, we may as well go for the Baron. Have our dragon to back us up. Let's see now. We want to let them know that they need to back the heck off. We don't want to be too foolish here, because this is a spot where they could potentially try and turn it on us. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Beautiful. They're calling the GG. We're going to agree. It is a good game. They're gonna try and steal it with their with their redemption. There's no need. We can just run it down mid and finish it. Now, like I said, it's important not to BM people. However, should always rejoice in a well-earned victory. I feel like we carried this one pretty hard, so we're gonna go ahead and drop some taunts on him. We're gonna give him that dance. We're gonna give him that annoying as hell sound. We're gonna dance, and we're going to joke. Show him that earth. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I think that I did a really good job that game of showing you guys the value of that build. I'll post the runes of the Masteries in the description. Basically, I've been taking some flat AP to help with the Phoenix clear in the early game. Some attack speed and some move speed and some armor, I believe. That's all it is. And then we go, I believe it's 12-0-18, right? Yeah, I think that's it. 12-0-18. I don't know where 9 came from, pardon me. But yeah, this is a really interesting build. Like I said, it's less designed to carry, although apparently if you kick ass when your team is eating the dick, you can still carry with it. It's very versatile. You can stay alive quite well. You can stay mobile quite well. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me if you have any suggestions for other builds. Tell me if you think, you know, you saw anything that I did and you were like, oh my gosh, you know, this is the worst Udyr player I've ever seen, you know, I would have had this over at 12 minutes in his shoes, you know. Go ahead and let me know. I'll be happy to hear it. Other than that, I hope you guys are all doing pretty well. I know I am. So, yeah, another slam dunk game, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you later. Peace.